Hey pack leaders, this is here for Scecnarios, protecting families by protecting pack, and today we're going to do a Bitmex trading update. Now, I've kind of learned from the past experience of, being in the win and then actually end up losing because it, retraced or it flicked in, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's like a lot of money there, and I'm trying to hit my target, but it didn't, and then it kind of went back and then ended up losing. So I was like, dude, what if I just stop loss myself in profit, and that would help me. But I also learned that that kind of helped me a lot too, because every time I got stopped out in profit, it's like a win-win situation, whether I win a little bit or I could win a lot more. And I noticed that if I do, and then I can always get back in no matter what and do it again, set it up. As soon as I'm in profit, stop loss in profit. But if I keep getting stopped out in profit, maybe once or twice within my, when I start, it's an indication for me to reverse that trend. And because I can keep going forever and forever and keep stop lossing out myself in profit, but it gets tiring, right? So why not switch the scenario from, I think I was longing, and then I switched it to short. So let me show you the scenario that I have right now. Okay, so here I am. Let me kind of roll this down a little bit. All right, so we're here. I was longing. It came up and came back down, stopped me out, came up, and then somewhere along the line stopped me out again. Or I think it came up here and then stopped me out. I was like, you know what, I'm done. Let's switch this. So I went and did a market order somewhere around here, and I saw this big, huge $1 million order somewhere along the line. So I was like, you know what, I've done it a few times. It just kept stopping me out. Let's go ahead and just reverse this scenario. And I've done this before. When I've noticed it, I was like, maybe I should reverse, and I didn't. I just kind of like just waited, and it took off without me. So this time, I learned enough to just take the market order and go with my intuition of what I've learned in the past, and it paid off really well. All right. So as it came down, I moved my stop trigger, which was when it's in profit, all the way down as it comes down, all the way down. And then somewhere around the 21 mark, I went to bed. I got sleepy. It was like, what, 2 or 3 in the morning. I was like, I'm done. And so I had my target at about here at 33.92, and I was $1 away from getting this, $500, right? From here to here would have been a $500 profit. I fell asleep. So I was like, oh man. So it came up. I woke up around here like 5 or 6 in the morning, and it started going up. So I moved my 34.21 stop down to 316 right here, and it kind of came up again. It got slapped back down. It kept going up, getting slapped back down. So it looks like it's holding at the at this level here. But who knows? It's gonna keep punching. Eventually, if it pops through, then I'll take my I think it's a $300 right here, or I have potential to when it breaks out, because it's starting to make this wedge pattern here. I think. Actually, I think it's more like this. There's a little support line there, and this is what's probably going on here. But I'm about to go out with my family. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, so I'm just gonna let it go. And it'll probably tighten up. Who knows? I think if it does punch through it, I'll just take $300 profit, or wait and see if it kind of goes here and then breaks downwards. I need to probably check my notes, but based on the wicks here, 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks, I think most likely it's gonna probably punch through and then fake out and then come back down. That's probably what it'll do. So it'll probably stop me out and be like, keep going. But who knows? I'm just gonna play it out and then document this for my next. So I'm gonna pay the tuition here and learn, see what it's gonna do. So I'll take this, or potential another. If it does drop, then another, $250 down here, which is $750 total profit if it plays out the way I expect it to play out. So we'll go from there, and if I had stayed awake, I think I probably would have followed this all the way down, and probably stopped out around the 339 or probably the 339 mark, because I was falling about $10, about 339, 312, and probably took $40 profit here instead. So alright guys, hopefully this helps. So whenever you guys set this up, as soon as you get some profit, even if it's break even, I give it maybe like a $5 to $10 wiggle room if you can. And if that $5 to $10 wiggle room on BTC stops you out twice, then go ahead and reverse the scenario, and then do it again once you're in that reverse position, shorting it. Also do the same thing, $5 to $10, and if it does take off without you, then take off with you in it, then more power to you, or you make more smaller profits along the way. So you can actually keep doing this the rest of the day, taking small wins until eventually it breaks out to a big win, and you don't have to worry about where the things flowing. Of course, do your TA, your technical analysis, where you think you want to go, because if you get in the middle, it kind of sucks, and you want to get in the entry either on the very upper end or bottom end, because that's where you can actually do that stop loss deal, and it's going to tighten up here more and more. So of course your entry does help. Sometimes I don't always get into the best entry too. When I do a market order, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that market order going into it, unless it's like one of these guys when there's just dumping and you kind of like anticipate it to dump and get in on time. Then yes, there's you're gonna have to play it with your finger on a very intuitively, and then go from there. Alright guys, so hopefully this helped. Talk to you guys later, and I'll probably do some trading notes later on this, but this strategy has definitely helped me be in profit more often, be more consistent in being profitable, and not have to play in the loss area where I have to like give it a certain amount of loss before I turn it around. So if anything, the fees, that's kind of $10 fees here and there, worked out. But I have some more advanced stuff with ETH. I can actually put this to 60,000, and as soon as I get in every 25 cents, I've actually started to sell limit orders, 10,000 at a time, to keep my 30,000, and then just ride it through every dollar kind of thing, and then just ride it out. So I'm always in and out pretty quick, profit right away, and then either profit little or profit a lot. So okay, thanks.